Hello and welcome back everyone. Here we are today in Euro Truck Simulator 2, and as you can see, that's the reason why I spoke in the last video. I had a justification for splitting the videos up. It's because this time I finished out the rest of the Return to Winterland event, doing all the jobs through Euro Truck here. So I had thought that I was going to just be able to do any job I want to. They didn't have to go back to Winterland itself. But unfortunately, that wasn't the case, and you'll see why, at least with the first job here, I believe. So, without further ado, let's get into it, and let's finish out this Winterland event. So this first part here shows that I'm doing a quick travel, and I'm heading to Greece, in this case, Athens, because I thought I could go ahead and select a job here to complete for the Winterland event, as well as try to tie in with the Greece event that was going on at the same time. So here I'm in Athens, going ahead to get myself started and get myself a job. Now, I thought it was kind of fitting the fact that I'm here in the rain in Europe, just like it was at American Truck Simulator. But something with that sound, I think that's supposed to be lightning, it's just not working right, so I don't know what's going on there. But anyways, I went ahead and selected myself a job, and I got myself started. I'm not going to show you all the details of what happened here. You're going to get the highlights and stuff. Because, and that's going to be for all these jobs here. I'll touch on some key moments and everything. But anyways, I got myself started here. I do like that little dirt patch that's coming off there. I thought that was kind of a cool touch and feature. Anyway, so yeah, I got my my load loaded up and headed on out here and everything. Side note, you see Larissa right there. I hadn't discovered that, so I'll point out these cities as I come across them. As I'm finishing up this specific job, I ended up finding out that, well, it didn't count for the Winterland event. So that kind of bummed me out, but it was the first job I did, and it helps to set up where I'm going to continue at from here. So that's kind of why I included it. You'll see more of it later. And now I went ahead and decided to pick myself an actual Christmas job, which took me back to Winterland. So let's get started in the brunt of everything. So I'm leaving where I just dropped off the cargo here to go pick up my new load. And as you can see, I'm getting a little tired there. My eyes are closing and getting sleepy. So that's going to come into play here, I think, in a bit. But I thought it was kind of interesting driving down these streets. You got these cars out there and the trash cans, and it just kind of gives this, lived-in vibe more so than some of the other stuff I've seen in American Truck Simulator. I thought it was kind of interesting, but I am still getting used to all the aspects here in Euro Truck. I'm doing better, I think, after the last few playing sessions. Something you may also notice here as I'm driving along is you'll see some vehicles here on the early parts of this video that the vehicle's got this pink texture. That's because it's something I identified. Oh, real quick side note, there's some more of that dirt coming off, but you got this on the left hand side here, this whole cordoned off area. I thought, again, nice touch, nice flair, shows that it's lived in it and things are going on. But anyways, back to what I was saying. There's some of the trucks and vehicles in here that's got this pink texture and everything to them, right? And actually you can see one kind of right there on the left hand side come towards me.
At the roundabout,
what happened is that was a mod that wasn't updated after the last patch update. So I played it with a little bit down there until I figured it out. I'll take it out later, but you can see there's a couple more over there that have the same issue. So anyways, we're just going to do some driving along, some interesting spots I found along the way here, like this little side road, again with the garbage cans out here to be picked up and everything. I don't know why it took me on this side road, but I thought it was kind of cool anyways. But it adds a little bit of flair to everything. So again, I appreciate that. I got the gas station right there, which I didn't need at this time. I was just double checking though to make sure. That's why I zoomed in. I wanted to see some of the stats, trying to figure out the settings and controls, because I was still having problems with the Euro Truck Simulator here, just like I did with the American Truck on all my controls and remembering configurations. So again, still like scanning down, trying to
At the
figure things out,
roundabout,
what
take the
everything
third exit.
says and reads. All right, first incident's about to come up here. I didn't notice over there in the bottom of the mirror that that car was coming up, but smack. And then on top of it, you probably can't see it, but I am actually sluggish right now, and I guess I was pushing that car along. Oops. My bad. So here I am coming on over to take care of the exhaustion I'm feeling. You can see again my eyes are closing. So try to get up in here to get a spot to rest, because that's what showed up on the GPS. And if you can look down there, you'll see a little bit of that on the dashboard GPS in question there. Unfortunately, it still took me a little time trying to find the right spot for it. I couldn't get it quite right. So you can see I tried to stop the engine here and rest didn't work. So had to do a little bit more inching around. But see, I could try to get a closer in view on the GPS on the dashboard there. But it's like you always have to be just perfectly right where they want you, and it doesn't always mark out indicating where that's necessarily at. So unless you have like a route advisor up to help you, sometimes you got to do this guessing work game. But anyways, I did get my rest. So here we are, nighttime, and well, I didn't have to go too far to finally get the rest of my cargo. But as you can see, I'm still trying to figure out button settings and things and lights and whatnot.
You have arrived.
And I just skipped over a bit of that there just to start backing in to pick up the trailer, because like I said, you don't necessarily need to see everything. I had probably about like 10 hours of footage, I think, here, so I'm trying to edit down as best as possible. So picked it up and now heading out. And almost smack a vehicle here on the oncoming lane. Luckily I didn't, but and like ATS, you know, I had to get a couple screenshots, so what can I say? Stopped in a couple locations here. You'll probably see a few more of these, so don't worry about it. It'll happen, but just wanted to give you a heads up. Now here I kind of had to like get over to the left-hand lane pretty quickly, otherwise I was going to be in the wrong spot there and want me to turn when I shouldn't be turning, but anyways, you'll see that I have going down downtown here. I kind of like the look of it, so that's why I kept it in. But anyways, it didn't take too long. Got myself over to the first portal area to head on over to Winterland for the first time in Euro Truck Simulator 2. I didn't do this the previous year. So here we are, Winterland. First sign of snow. Driving myself a Euro vehicle with all the super steering. Yeah, this steering would be an issue for me, but anyways, I got to start out here and enjoy it at night, seeing the glittery lights on the trees and everything, and the snow on the ground. And still, it's regardless, I'm impressed by this location. You know, this little part that they do for every year on the winter time. I think it's pretty sweet, pretty cool. Just making a quick turn here, enjoying some more of the sights and scenery. Now you can kind of hear it a little bit here that this engine is struggling just on this slight incline. This is also going to come back later, and you'll see why eventually. Just keep that in mind. I'll probably show a few of these different spots here, but I do have difficulty with this vehicle. Okay, and it's yeah, it'll come back. Don't worry, it'll come back. still like the lights on either side of the street coming down in the downtown here, or the main part of the village and everything. It's pretty sweet to look at. Great vibe. Great vibe. And we got the ice skaters over there. Passing by the town center Christmas tree at night with it all lit up.
In 200 meters, turn left.
Look at that, town square discovered. I'm gonna have
Navigation
I'm
resumed.
gonna have a lot of these
Navigation
discoveries
resumed.
in this session, Euro Truck here. Haven't found a whole lot, so
You
gotta
have
find it.
arrived.
And right here I have a little problem again with my controls, and it was just accepting me to go through this job pretty quickly. And you can see it just went right there to complete it, and it didn't allow me to pull forward. Again, there was something going on with the button configurations that I was kind of frustrated with, but I did get it worked out eventually. But for right now, yeah, job done. And you can see the stats, getting a couple knocked out of the way. So anyways, you can see I have a full map here to explore on Euro Truck Simulator 2. And this is something I would accomplish before this was over. But I decided to grab myself my next job because I have a lot to go through. Head on out. Again, just enjoying the scenery a little bit here. Throw these moments in. Throwing these moments in just so I can enjoy them again later.
Navigation resumed.
Alright, so here is my first jaunt onto, well, it says in this case the post office discovered, but it's also my first jaunt onto the ice out here. So as I'm trying to map out the roads, I'm covering some ground and territory that I've obviously done in American Truck Simulator, so still need to do the same things here in ETS, and well, that's what I'm doing. Still cool though, regardless. No pun intended. To me, it's like really kind of cool to see. I like the look of everything here. And then you see I make a turn here and I almost lose control, skids. But those buoys back there were pretty sweet. I like watching those flash there at night on the ice and the frozen water. It's kind of cool. Alright, so we're coming to pick up my first cargo to take out of Winterland with for Euro Truck. And have a little issue right here. Boom. Didn't see the snow berm. What would it be with my driving without issues? What can I say? I just gotta keep them. It's what makes the drives interesting in these videos interesting, because all the rest of the stuff I've been cutting, it's just pretty cut and dry and straightforward. So, but of course I had to get myself another screenshot here, or in this case a video capture. Train going by, can't miss the train. Love it. But you can see I got both of them there right there. And yeah, that semi, the black cab, kind of pretty dark there against all this snow. It's a lump of coal. Enjoying the drive through the little village over here by the post office. Enjoying the scenery. Just the vibe is just really calming to me, peaceful. That's why I include these things in here. I think they're pretty nice. Alright, so obviously I haven't done any of the video captures here, so this is the first one I'm going to take and go through. So we'll just do a real quick view. I like that one with the train in the background and the camera going up really high there. That was pretty nice. That was like just epic. Anyways, moving on. Continue on down the hill here. And you can see, you can tell that there's snow and the ice on there is affecting my vehicle pretty bad. I had to slow down a bit. Again, notice slight incline, but you can still hear the engine straining right now. But made our way to the portal area again, and
Navigation
going to head on
resumed.
back to the real world. Which in this case popped me out on the coast. Looks actually kind of cool here. I got handed to Euro Truck Simulator 2 here. There's a lot more interesting scenery to me, I think, in this game than there is in American Truck Simulator, and it just gives a different vibe. I am totally blown away, and the more you'll see me play, the more I might comment on it, but it's just kind of cool, the diversity of it. And kind of almost lost control coming down the hill here and making that turn. I felt like I was racing this car over here to the
right.
left of me, but
Then
there's
take
a reason
the
I kept
exit
it
on
in.
the right.
You'll see. Let's check it. Found Heraclion? I don't know, how do you pronounce it? Heraclion? I don't know. But anyways, new city discovered. So that's why the car was left in there, just between that and this. But man, the roads here are so narrow. I feel like I'm being crunched in on here, so I had to take this slow. And then my first confusion, trying to figure out where I had to turn here. Trying to read the GPS and then look at the location. I'm like, this doesn't seem right. So hopped out of the vehicle, get a quick gander and look around, and realize, nope, that's not where I need to turn. I got to turn up here right past this the wall, the brick wall. But man, look, sharp turn. I must have hit something there, obviously, because I got charged a fine, I'm guessing.
In 200 meters,
It's way too
turn
late
left.
at night. I think my my loans come due earlier in the day, and so that had to definitely be me hitting something. So unfortunate, but anyway, so I made it to the location to drop off my cargo.
You have arrived.
Pick the difficult one like usual. And here you go. You can see I have another one of these parking on the wall jobs, kind of like I had in American Truck Simulator. Unfortunately, here it's even more cramped and confined. And yeah, the struggle. I gotta say, the struggle's real. I'm grateful that the Euro vehicles here, the Euro semis, have such an incredible turn radius, but you can see that I don't do exactly the greatest job here. But I try. I'm pretty sure that this is like a no-no. Shoving this vehicle around like this, doing a yeah, see, it didn't even want to back up, so I had to do a little bit of repositioning. Actually, I had to do quite a bit of repositioning. Really got to take that driving school, both for American Truck and Euro Truck. They both have them, and obviously in this case I haven't driven in Europe much at all, compared to American Truck Simulator, and I've got a lot to learn still. But these situations like this, you know, I think I mentioned in American Truck Simulator that I would come back to this, but this is something I'm kind of wondering if these difficult parking jobs, in this case, isn't just because of it being in Europe, but because my profile on World of Trucks is as high as it is, that I got the American truck at like what level 38 or whatever it is and stuff, that it doesn't equate over here and make my parking here as equally as difficult. I'm not sure. All right, it's something I'm speculating. This could, like I said, just be generally the way the parking is over here in Euro, because it's always been pretty tight. But I think because of the maneuverability of the semis, that's why this might be a norm. But man, it's seriously, this is like so hard to like reposition and get the vehicles just right in such a tight confined space, at least for me. So I've either got some learning to do or just accepting things. But you can see I'm getting close to parking it here. I'm getting it lined up slowly but surely. It's taking some time, but obviously stuck on something back there. I don't remember if it was a wall or whatever, but having little problems and hiccups. I'll work it out though. I will work it out. It will get parked, don't worry. Having to use the mirrors a lot, but man, you can see, look, I'm almost hitting the wall right there, and I am nowhere near where I need to be on this other side to back this thing in properly. So again, more repositioning is required. This is just difficult for me, and I don't know why. It is. It's causing me so many heartaches and problems. I think I've mentioned before in the past, look at almost hitting the wall right there, getting close. But I think I've mentioned before in the past that I kind of wonder how I'd do in real life with a semi like this, because I have done some backing up on vehicles before with trailers and not had any issues with it, because in real life it seems like I can compensate it just better. I don't know why, for some reason here it always seems to give me some difficulty. But anyways, you can see we're getting there. Almost got it in the green zone, parked properly. Just a little bit more. So close to the wall. And there she is. Job done. You can see I'm pretty low here at level 10, so I've got a long ways to go still. But here's where I found out what the mod was that was giving me the difficulty. So if you have it in yourself, until this gets updated, this is the one that's causing those vehicles to look pink, so go ahead and take it out. So anyways, after a little bit more driving, I had gotten back into Winterland here, and again, enjoying the scenery. I kept these clips in just because, again, I like the scenery. Although you can see that I did have the route advisor up there at the top. I don't usually leave that on all the time, and I hardly ever use it, but in this case, I had it out. So, but enjoy the snow-covered village and everything, snow-covered grounds and fields and all the other stuff that, like I said, I enjoy watching and looking at. Sorry if this seems redundant, but
in 200 meters,
these are the moments
turn
that
right.
make me happy. Like coming into the city here, you know, with all the snow in it, and seeing the people skating. I'd be back here again, don't worry. But I got to enjoy it right now for the first time with the Euro truck. Look at that, it's just beautiful. And like with American Truck Simulator, when you're not paying attention, you have problems and almost hit the wall over there. But go ahead and got myself the second video, and we'll go ahead and watch this. that one flyby with the snow-covered city there and the mountains in the background, the sunlight coming through as the sun's rising. That's probably my favorite part of that little scenery.
You have arrived.
But short drive later, got myself over to the drop-off location. And here I decided, you know what? Let's go ahead and do an external view and see how I can park. Make it a little thematic, you know, kind of interesting to see and look at. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Next job done. Knocking these out of the park, slowly but surely. And here we go, picking up yet another job. Again, enjoying the downtown Winterland with the balloons flying up in the air there. Nice time of the night or day with the sun going down. And of course, it's snowing again, and I got to see the snow on the windshield. Hey, like it, dig it. Seemed like the same spot I got the last time here. And of course, just like American Truck Simulator, I got myself a lost cargo I had to find. And go figure, it was back where I had already been. Told you we'd go back to see those skaters. But I got to enjoy the drive through the snow. A little blizzard coming down, if you call it. It's not really a blizzard, but hey. So yeah, look, this seems vaguely familiar. It's kind of like deja vu. But check it, found the location for the lost gift and pulled in here to claim it. Not without a little bit of issues though. Couldn't get it the first time, could I? Or the second time. A little bit more, folks, a little bit more. Hey, third time's a charm, what can you say? Missing cargo loaded. And a happy new year. Man, the vibe here though is just, it's amazing. The lights, the snow, the falling snow, Christmas trees, the skaters, the houses. It really makes it feel like winter to me. Especially since I don't get to see it in real life. Now I don't know what happened here. You can see the engine just shut off. I don't know why it did that, but I was gonna check it out later thinking I might have some vehicle problems, but I don't think so. Anyways, we'll get back to it, but as I head back up here to the post office, I decided to take another route to map out more of the land.
You have arrived.
So once more we are on the ice. Going past that boat there is pretty nice as well. And of course, what would it be to be out here without getting, you guessed it folks, I had to go check out the tree so I can get a picture by it. There you go. Click, click. And what would this video be without a bridge? Probably be fine, but hey, again, I like them, so I threw it in. And here I make it back up to the snowing portal. This one's the one on the right that I thought I was trying to get to on American Truck Simulator, but in this case it's the actual right one. But here I make it to the real world in the rain, but went ahead and got myself started here. And here's where I have yet another issue, and this was a learning experience that I would have repeated a couple times for me. I had to figure out what side of the road to drive on. Check it, arrow right there. I'm supposed to be over a little bit further to the right. So yeah, this was the first of at least two I can think of. Maybe there's more here as I go through, but hey, fire truck. But anyways, yeah, I learned to start paying attention to those, and I did better later on, but this was a learning experience. Get on the right side of the road. And by right, I mean correct, because, you know, in Europe, they're not always on the right. And look, I found Messina. Yay. I feel like an explorer discovering places. And I pull up to the light here and park right next to my buddies, firemen. Still think that the vehicles here in Europe, their fire trucks are pretty cool. And we head on down and he takes off. But look at that. That's like an amazing looking fire truck to me. Maybe it's just because I'm not used to seeing them all the time, but still, I like them. Later, fireman. And here we make it to, well, what I thought was going to be the drop-off location, but it turns out to be something else when I pulled in. But I took advantage of it, so hey. Yep, that's right. Here I checked to find out whether or not that engine stop that occurred a little bit ago was actually because of damage. And in this case, you could see it wasn't. So I don't know why that engine shut off at that turn back there. But I had nothing going on with it right now. It's weird. But I would be back there shortly, and just a little bit after I dropped off this cargo. And you'll see what happened at that point. But anyways, I head on out, pressed on down, and continued to go unload my trailer here. And this is literally just around the corner for the most part. Didn't have to go too far at all. And like usual, pick the hardest unloading. I do this to myself, but it's just for the experience. I have to try to do these things. And head on down back. A little bit of narrow alley right here. And mind you, this wouldn't be the last of the narrow things I had to deal with. So yeah, once again, another interesting parking for me. And you can see I'm up here against the side of the gate, the fence, trying to get this thing to rotate to get in position. Turn it really, really hard. Look at those cords down there extend. The connector cables for the vehicle, brakes and air and lights and whatnot. Just straining and pulling really, really far. But I'm effectively end up doing like, you know, a whole 360 here or whatever, turning around. And, well, I still don't get it lined up perfectly. But hopefully this will allow me to get in a better position to do it. Again, I struggle so much in Euro Truck here. So much. But now, time for a quick time lapse. It's going to take a bit. Almost there. Almost there. You can see I'm getting in better position. Struggle is real, folks. The old adage, that saying, definitely fits. Man, and just the touchiness of the vehicle back and forth makes it hard. But anyways, finally got it in the green and unloaded. So another job done. Pressing on. Got myself looking through the menu here and found yet another one to go for and got it started. Now, mind you, I didn't go directly to go pick up the cargo here, but you can see that just starting that another job, my trailer wasn't behind me. Anyways, we head on out here, and before picking up the cargo, I make a little detour. So off to the right over here is where I'm going to end up to pick up the cargo.
In 200 meters, turn right.
See, just like she said. But I don't listen to her. What can I say? I do my own thing. I'm a rebel. Just kidding. Not really. Told you I'd be back here. And what was my reason for coming back? Well, I had some cash. I had some money to burn.
Navigation resumed.
And I want to do a little bit of configuring here. So the first part you'll see is I picked out the digital mirrors. Well, I'll get back to that. The next thing I did is, well, I can't have a vehicle without it being orange right now. So hey, I had to change the color. Now I did a few other things as well, but those are the major things I accomplished while I was here. So
Navigation
yeah,
resumed.
got myself my new orange semi here, and head on over to go pick up my job. But hey, I'm happy because I got to have my orange vehicle back again. You can see I didn't have to go too far to go pick up my cargo. Now, as I was saying, I would touch back on the digital mirrors. Here's my first real experience trying to use them. I hate them. I really hate them. I think I've used them before on American Truck Simulator, probably on the Western Star. Might have had it at one point. I think I've done it before, but every time I use these things, while it may supposed to be able to help you out more, I really can't stand the position of them. I don't like the look of them. I don't like how they're. I don't. There's something about them that just irks me, and it doesn't feel quite right. And so, unfortunately, I end up sticking with them for a while. I think I do change these out before I finish up the Winterland event. But for right now, you can see I'm struggling just to try to park properly. It's, for one, I don't have them positioned correctly. And that's a part of the problem. But two, it's like the distance and everything is just off. It's causing me too many problems. I don't know what to say about it. Some of you guys out there probably love these things and like them a lot. Obviously, they wouldn't even be an option if that wasn't the case. But man, I'm not a fan. Not a fan at all. As you can tell, I have to go in here and I have to do some adjustments. So after that's all said and done, finalize picking up my cargo here after all the back and forth just for this. And I headed out. Kind of takes it fast to just jump on out in the road there without really looking, but hey, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. And here I told you I'd have no issue with the getting on the correct side of the road, right? Well, here's my adjustment to remedy this situation.
Keep right.
I'm glad that
Then
there wasn't
turn
anything
right.
to prevent me from doing a little speed bump right there, but I just went straight on over it. Got pretty close to this guy, didn't I? Look at those lights. Anyways, heading down the road here, had to take an off ramp and ended up in a tunnel, which I like, so I decided to keep in. Notice I didn't honk my horn though. Do they do that over in Europe? Do they honk their horns in tunnels? I don't know, but obviously it's not the last one I'd be going through. Another tunnel in its own right, different look, but still it's a tunnel. Anyways, that horn honking thing, is that just an American thing or is that a worldwide thing? I mean, I don't know, but things you think about sometimes. Hey, I'd like to know. Let me know. If you happen to know, let me know. And here we go from lessons learned on the previous drive, I paid attention to the semis and where they were going. Kind of looked ahead, and I realized that up ahead, if you see on the above the top there, it indicates that this is like a trucking lane. So again, you learn from your mistakes. And even though that the left-hand side of there's got the little green icon, I didn't want to take that route. I wanted to try and take something that I was pretty sure about. So from this point forward, I'm pretty much always going to be in the right-hand lane to go through these checkpoints, so I don't have to worry about it. Now, secondly, as I point out with that little green icon over there, it's not like my American Truck Simulator. I don't have it on a realistic setting that doesn't have those things floating out there in the world like that, like parking the trucks and doing the service and stuff, or in this case, paying the money to go through the toll. Because I'm not ready for that in Euro Truck. I am definitely not ready. But yeah, we're gonna have a problem here right now. Ready for it? What happened? What happened? What's going on here? Why can't I go forward? What in the world? I was like so frustrated. I'm like, what is happening? And it turns out I was too close to the wall right there, and I couldn't pull the vehicle forward. So I had to do some repositioning, and hopefully I wasn't going to get in an accident. And miraculously, that little tweak right there was all I needed to get through and not hit anybody. Super happy about that. That could have been so much worse, and I was like kind of like wondering if I was going to have to like give up the job. But a little ways down the road, got myself to the next
You have
portal
arrived.
jump. Hey, this place looks familiar. Snow. I wonder, man, is this Wonderland? No, it's Winterland. Anyways, yeah, we're back. My friend's greeting me out there. Hey, Mr. Train. I love that sound. A little bit more struggling getting up a little hill here. I'm gonna keep pointing it out until it
In
happens.
200 meters,
I'm trying to
turn
get to.
right. In 200 meters, turn right.
I don't know, this is a lot of snow. And the first time I came through here, I thought every time I come through here, I think that's like a lot of snow in order to
In
bulldoze
200
to clear the
meters,
road.
turn right.
So walls on either side. And yeah, you can see me overcompensating a little bit here. I think I can. Come on, you can do it. Get up the hill. Get up the hill. Come on. Go. Go. You're almost there. Such a struggle. If there's anybody behind me, I'm sure I'm making them angry. Luckily, I'm like the only one on these roads. Seriously, the suspense, it's killing me. Come on, do it already. Yay, I'm reached the other side. And here I'm actually kind of going too fast going downhill. And you know why I know this? Well, because I overshot the video and rammed into the snowbank. But hey, we're gonna check out yet another scenery that I haven't done yet for Euro Truck. So, and actually, I don't know if I showed all these here for American Truck. Anyways, moving on. Well, yeah. Once more, too fast, trying to make a turn, and yeah. Yeah, what can I say? But the favorite part of those videos back there, like, was what I'm coming up onto here, which is crossing over this bridge and going into the city. So I enjoyed that part of that little clip. But hey, we made it!
You have arrived.
Yes, I have. Time to park. And of course I want to do another thematic viewing angle on it, so once more did the drone camera footage of me parking. A little further, folks, a little further. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, there we go. That looks nice. Anyways, another job done. And another job to pick. And in this case, this is one that apparently has been done a lot by the community. Still did it. Once selected, head out again. While doing some more mapping of the land, the city. Going back through the snow walls. Kind of parting the way like Moses in the Red Sea. I didn't do anything, mind you. I didn't plow it. I didn't make it, but I mean, kind of gives that vibe of the stuff going up on the other side of me there. So here's one of the instances with me trying to climb up. In this case, though, I don't think it's because I didn't have power. I have a feeling it's just because there's a wall here. Now, I don't know. I can't tell, but I did the same thing on American Truck Simulator, and I can't go up this way either. I can come out of it, but I can't go up it. But part of it, I think, is to do with the fact of the struggling with the engine. But I'll get to more of that later. Anyways, you can see I'm going outside the cab here to look, turning the tires, trying to get up. There's nothing there blocking me. I should be able to get up just fine, but it's not allowing me. I just can't do it. Easy come, easy go. I'll get there though. That's not going to deter me one bit. No, sir.
Navigation resumed.
That's right. I had to come up here to get yet another video clip. We'll be right back. So the close-up of the snowman and the overlook, the high vantage point watching the ski slopes are my favorite out of that thing right there. I thought that was pretty nice to look at. But look, check. I can come in and come on out this way just fine. No issues whatsoever. So I don't know. I don't know why it's... I guess it's a one-way road. I didn't see the sign though. Luckily there weren't any of those tire puncturing devices down there. That would suck. And made my way over and check it. Got my cargo.
You have
and
arrived.
Found the mountain resort. First time here, folks. First time here. After a quick backup, loaded my cargo, head on out. And can you guess what's about to happen here? You watched American Truck Simulator, you'd probably know. Yeah, I was turning wrong again. I realized it this time before I got too far though. But yeah, I still had the problem. And just driving and enjoying the road. This is another one of those spots I like to see. For some reason, I just like the little walls here on the other side of this road. I think this is pretty interesting architecture and whatnot. And then you got the mountain cliff wall here. It's kind of a cool location. Hey, it's a bridge. And another portal. Which, hey look, I overshot and went right on past. That seems familiar. Let's correct this and get
You have
here and
arrived.
get back to the real world. Hey, go figure. It's raining in the real world. But look at that scenery out there, folks. That's, again, beautiful countryside. I love it. And Europe has a lot of this. Anyway, so I was coming up here and I wasn't quite sure if I need to go straight or turn because the GPS is kind of hard to read there. So I pull in the medium and kind of do a little zoom in to look at it before to make my decision. Cross his fingers. Is this the correct path? I think so. We'll see. Yay, it is. Good choice. I'm learning, folks. I'm learning. Oh, please don't come out and hit me. Please don't come out and hit me. Please don't come out and hit me. Oh, thank you. He didn't. I thought there was like a cool entrance into seeing the city, going underneath that little bridge right there and coming in looking at this. It's just kind of like a unique look. Now, if you look up ahead, you'll see this interesting architecture. That's going to cause me some problems. Can you guess why? Because I want to get a good view of it and look at it. Fortunately, I wasn't paying attention to the vehicles in front of me. And obviously smacked them. Yeah, look at that. Kind of a cool effect right there, though. Watch the cars drive by up the incline hill there. Yep. Nothing to see here, folks. Move along. Anyway, they righted themselves, and we were able to move up a little bit further here. Don't crash into them again. But that is some pretty interesting architecture there. I really like it, so I'm glad I got to see a little bit of it. Kind of hit the curb right there. Oops. And again, some more interesting architecture. Off to the left-hand side, that little spire over there, followed by this skyscraper right in front of me. I thought these were kind of like really unique looking as well. And as I get off the off-ramp here, you can see a little bit more of it. But on the right-hand side, there's like some sort of, what is it, Coliseum, Stadium or something like that right there. I don't know, maybe it's an office building, but I thought that was pretty sweet as well. So, wanted to get a couple other looks at it here, different angles. See the light turn green on me while I was doing it. But that's why I kind of left all this in here. This just even this little bridge, walkway, or whatever right here going across. It's pretty. Just all of it has a very unique architectural style, and I really appreciate that. That was like really interesting to look at. Anyways, finally made it to the drop-off location here. Got to inch my way forward a bit, but I'm gonna take care and unload the cargo. All right, so picking the most difficult spot there, you can see where the truck's at. Well, that's gonna cause me some problems also. Just watch. It's because I end up reading the map wrong. Let's just put it that way. So you can see I'm driving, and it should be over that way someplace, right? But I see the little dark spot on the GPS. So I was thinking I had to go a bit further forward, even though that you can see I glanced to the left there and there's nothing there. So I'm a little bit hesitant, kind of inching forward to see what's going on, thinking, all right, I guess I just got to go up here. It looks like there's a road, right? Should be fine. Nope. Sometimes you gotta trust your gut, not necessarily the GPS. Hey look, you can see it back there in the corner. I know where I'm going now. Yay! And after a little bit of repositioning and everything like that, here you get to see my final backing in and the wondrousness of it. I mean, come on, seriously, folks. What would it be like if I didn't have some sort of struggles to deal with? Hey, it's green. Greens go. Greens drop it. Let's get out of here. Let's get this thing done. Oh, another job under the belt. And I have to pick another one. We're not done yet. Still got some more to go. Again, community did a lot of these.
Navigation resumed.
At this point, you can see I'm kind of getting tired and just want to be over with, so you'll start seeing that I'm going to be speeding a little bit more here and there. I'm a bit more hesitant on some spots, but right now I'm not so much. But here again, I misjudge and read things wrong. I know that there's a wide open thing to my left there, but for some reason I thought the exit was right here and that it was going to open up. Silly me. That's not the case. Seriously, follow your gut. Go where you think it's supposed to go sometimes. But yeah, I'm gonna be speeding along here in a couple spots. What can I say? And like I said, I'm just wanting to get this jobs done. So jump ahead, and on down the road here. Again, I cut out some of the recordings and stuff, because I didn't want to like have to edit through a bunch of footage and everything. And hence you don't get to see everything that led up to this point. But I do like this, again, the countryside with the hay bales there and the trees and the mountains and stuff. And then as I'm coming up over this little rise right here, you'll see I'm going to come across the freeway, which all of it combined together gave me a good vibe. I just thought it was really sweet. So again, that's why it's included.
You have arrived.
Yeah, that's right, folks. We have arrived. Right past the gas station, which I don't need because I'm transitioning between worlds. Every time you go through the portal, get fully rested and fully filled up. Gotta like that. And we're in Winterland again. Yay! Snow. drive, drive, drive. We're getting there, folks. We're almost done. Bear with me. Bear with me.
In 200 meters, turn left.
Just a little, enjoying a little bit more of the drive. Some more scenery. Trying to get through quickly here. I mean, yeah, I get it. You've seen it once, you've seen it 100 times, but sometimes it's just nice to still include it.
In 200 meters, turn right.
Why am I coming up here? Is this there where the cargo's at? I gotta pick up something? Nope. So why am I here? Why am I here, folks? Why am I here? That's right. This little journey and jaunt, and why I'm showing you all this is because I need to map out some more of the land, and that's what I end up doing here. So
make a U-turn.
She's kind of irritated with me. She keeps telling me what to do. But head past another boat, heading down into the water, the frozen water. Gotta drive across the ice again. This time in the daytime, though, it's pretty nice. The sun shining over it all. It's a good vibe. Another good vibe. And wanted to get out there and look at it. You can hear the train pass in the background, but I thought this was kind of nice, another scenic, epic-looking view. And I can't crash into anything here if I'm like correct about it, unless there's like something really bad with my driving, like a buoy or a rock was in my way.
Navigation resumed.
Again, including the bridge here. I don't think I've ever seen the train go across that. I think that'd be kind of cool to actually see that happen at one point. Maybe I should just sit there and camp at one spot to watch it go by. More river on the right, or left. River on the left. On your left. On your left. And of course, this time it does happen. Yep. Exterior view. Gonna get in an accident. Am I gonna crash? Am I gonna crash? Am I gonna mess up this job? Close. But no. Man, that scared me though. I was seriously stressed out. And look, if I had gone further, I would have smacked into the bridge. That would have definitely had an issue. I'm not going to report that one to anybody. Kind of wish that they would let me stay outside the bridge though to do this video footage, because they just close it in, and I would like to have gotten an exterior view of it, but hey. Still, it's kind of nice to see it driving through that way.
You have arrived.
And we're dropping it off. Another cargo going to be delivered. Santa's going to be happy. Come on, you can do it. Creeping along. Come on, almost there. Yay, drop the load. Okay, I got an achievement. All is possible. I'm getting close to level 11, but not quite there yet.
Navigation resumed.
And if you notice, I didn't pick a job this time, which meant that, well, my trailer didn't disappear. So hence the reason why I was trying to back up and turn around, and it was still there and I couldn't go anywhere. Kind of interesting, something to realize, but it's because I wanted to go get map out some more of the terrain here. And well, folks, I think this is it.
Navigation
You're finally going to
resumed.
see what's happening with this whole uphill thing and the struggles I
Make
have.
a U-turn.
This is so sad.
Navigation resumed. Make a U-turn.
Here we go. Right here. Just got a little bit further to go. It's right there. Right in front of me. I can do it, right? Come on. Oh no, it's drifting back. I'm not backing up. It's drifting back on me right now. It's sliding down the hill. It just would not want to get up that little, like, last little bit. So here, watch. I'm gonna check it out from the outside. You can see the tires back there just spinning. Oh, go man, go! In the front are going nowhere. Look at that. Oh, the struggle. The struggle. It's got no power. No get up and go. Come on, man. You can do it. Seriously, it's not that hard, right? In this case, apparently it is. I'm glad I didn't have any cargo I had to bring up this hill because I would never have delivered if that was the case. Look at that. Just in the wheel a little bit, inching a little bit further forward. But man, it is so hard to try and get up this last little bit.
Navigation resumed. Make a U-turn.
He did it! Finally! I'm the king of the hill! Oh man, finally. Gotta enjoy taking in the scenery though. I think that was a job loan being paid. Alright, now can I head down without getting in an accident? Take it easy, that's all I gotta say. Take it easy. And you can. So, but anyway, so headed on down and then proceed to continue to map out some more of the land here. And this is the same terrain, but in the daytime. Got to enjoy it more this way. Going too fast, it's gonna cost me. See? Like I said, I was getting in a hurry. I wanted to get these jobs done, and I'm just trying to fly through now at this point. Just getting burned out trying to get us all taken care of, but hey, check it. Another film spot, film location. My favorite from there was that last section. I like that one a lot. But heading on out, continuing over, heading up to the chocolate factory to get my next load. Job selected.
Navigation resumed.
Let's go get the cargo.
Make a U-turn.
Of course, that can't be easy. It didn't work out right for me. I can't do a U-turn that way, so let's pull forward and spin her around. But what would it be without, like, a sighting of the train? Hey there,
In
buddy.
200 meters, turn left.
I won't get the fall at this time like I did in American Truck Simulator, because I have to turn left. And the reason being is because I'm also still mapping out some more of the landscape. Taking these routes that I haven't traversed yet, not for Euro Truck, so Have to make a little loop-de-loop here. Do a little turn going through the little housing complex here.
Navigation
Because I'm
resumed.
literally going to go right back to where I just turned at and keep heading straight. So. But mapping out the land, and hey, they're still staring at the house even though it's not lit up right now.
In 200 meters, turn left.
That'd be a pretty cool place to actually live right here. See? Making circles. I'm doing laps. Let's go again. Let's go again. Here I'm kind of doing a little off-roading to another section that it's not really a road to travel on, but you can still travel it, and it's still pretty sweet to look at. So, kind of going through the parking lot and around the tree before heading back on the actual main road there. And you can see I'm almost completely mapped out here. Got a little bit more to go. So I had to come back down through town center here. Cross over the bridge, and I gotta go do a little
In 200 meters, turn left.
off-road little detour up here to go around the little mansion. I don't remember what this actually is, but it's like a little mansion that goes down a bridge and around an alleyway back there. But I think this was the last of my little journey to map out Winterland. Of course, I had to stop to get a picture before pressing on. Going through the little narrow back alleyway type thing right here. Back roads. And to pick up my cargo, which apparently I actually hadn't selected yet. So, came over here to pick a job. Which apparently the community had already done a lot of. But back there on in, another nice viewing angle of it. And a screenshot before heading on out. See, man, I'm booking here. That could have been pretty bad. Luckily I slowed down. Another bridge. Another portal. Bring me, I believe, to the last time I come back to the real world. I think this is going to finish up my jobs for Winterland. So back out here in the rain, back on the road, back with traffic. And honestly, I feel like I'm going so slow right now, because check it. People just zooming on by me like I'm standing still. Go, go, go. Hey, look, Vienna discovered.
In 200 meters, turn right.
And here I have another turn. I kind of abruptly stopped thinking I had to go right where I was just at, but then realized that, well, this stuff is up ahead a little bit still. But my journey with incidences would not be over, because as I was turning here, you can kind of guess, yeah, turned a little too sharp. So clipped the trailer there and got stuck on a pole. Had to do some adjustments to fix it here. Luckily I didn't hit that person. And luckily they moved out of the way.
In 200 meters, turn right. You have arrived.
But hey, final job to be dropped off. Let's take care of this business. After a bit of jostling, here you go, final trailer dropping off here. Green light, man. Let's do it. Job completed. Not quite 11 yet, but close. But you can see the Winterland events are done. Finally. So there you have it, folks. Took a while, took a lot to accomplish it, but made it through it. And if you stuck with me, I appreciate it completely. I know this was a long session, but hey, what can you say? Having to do 10 jobs here to finish out the Winterland event. But hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next time, I wish you guys all the best. Happy trucking, everyone. Take care. God bless. Bye.